Hi, it's Alaska Granny. How much toilet paper should you store and stockpile for emergency situations? How many rolls of toilet paper does a person use in a week, a month, or a year? First of all, know that all toilet paper rolls are not the same size. They aren't the same quality. Each person is going to use a different amount. It's just the way it is. People who are gone to work all day don't use the same amount at home as people who are at home all day. Men just don't use the same amount as women. It's just a fact. So you need to decide how many rolls of toilet paper do you need depending on your family members, the amount of time you expect to be home using it, and the quality and the size of your toilet paper roll. You can see that this one is really small, and compared to this one, which ones would you choose to stockpile for an emergency situation? Do you think this size is going to last as long as this one? I would say this is only going to last half as long. So the first thing you need to decide is if you're going to stock a nice large multiple style roll of toilet paper. That's what I'd like to use. Occasionally you can find other ones on sale. Just know that this is not going to last as long as this one. I like to buy the largest rolls, and then I like to figure that I use one roll per person per week in my family. One way to know how many rolls you use in a week is to count how many times you change the roll. Keep track of how many rolls your household uses for all of the bathrooms in your home for a week, and that's the amount you need to decide. That's how many rolls you need. When I go camping or to my off-grid cabin, each person gets their own roll of toilet paper, and we put it in a Ziploc bag so that it doesn't get dirty or wet, and they're responsible to use their own roll of toilet paper. If people have a limited supply and it's up to them to decide how much they're going to use, you find it lasts a whole lot longer than if you just have the rolls sitting out. People tend to use and waste a whole lot more than if it's their own roll that they need to make last. So for my family's purposes, I buy the largest rolls possible, and I figure to stockpile one roll per person per week. If you wanted to stockpile it for a month, you would figure 4 or 5 rolls per person. If you wanted to stockpile it for a year, there's 52 weeks in a year. Get 52 rolls. It's simple to go on Amazon even and just order some of the mega packs. They'll deliver them right to your house. You don't even have to lug it home from the store, and you have some big packs of toilet paper that can last. Should you stockpile emergency toilet paper separate from your regular toilet paper? I don't think that's a great idea, because I think all of your supplies that are useful and need to be rotated need to be rotated. You don't want extra toilet paper that you've stored out in your garage or in your shed and you forget about it, because you could go find that you need it and something like rodents have gotten into it, or it's gotten wet and isn't usable anymore. Store your toilet paper in a cool, dry place, just like you store your other supplies. If you don't have room for the gigantic packages, stuff a few under the sink in your bathroom. Stick a few on the back of the toilet. Find some extra spaces in the cabinets, maybe in your linen closet. Loose rolls may store easier for you and take up less space than the great big package. Then talk to your family about sensible use of toilet paper. One rule of thumb that we have is you only need 4 sheets. If your dispenser allows people to just grab an armload, they don't pay any attention to how much they're using. But if you try to tell people, use 4 sheets, and then if you need more, get some more. But don't just mindlessly use up sheet after sheet, arm length after arm length, when it isn't really necessary. Along with your toilet paper, store some baby wipes, some wet wipes. Just like they can help clean up after a baby, they can be handy for other people in your family as well. When you're storing baby wipes, I like to put them in a Ziploc bag, and then I store them with the opening side down. They're less likely to become dried out or evaporate if you store them like this. Take into account when visitors, relatives come to your home, friends stop by, make sure that you have an ample extra supply just for those situations in your life. If you know the family is coming for the holidays, buy an extra package ahead of time. Put it on the list along with the extra food that you plan to buy. Get an extra pack of toilet paper. And then you won't find that you're the one saying, does anyone have a square to spare? You'll have the things you need no matter what comes your way. Learn more at alaskagranny.com. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.